Zala's explanation caused a hush in the room. Before the First Lord's fury could become uncontrollable, the First Prime spoke again. "We need to learn more about these humans," he said. "What is the secret behind their strength?" Zala tapped on a data tablet and continued. "Humans have been shaped by constant wars throughout history. Their technological advancements have evolved in a continuous struggle for survival. Additionally, their strategic intelligence and adaptability are highly developed." The First Prime nodded thoughtfully. "We cannot defeat them without understanding their roots and culture. Perhaps instead of destroying them, we can use these qualities to our advantage." The First Lord stopped drumming his fingers on the table. "Control them? How?" Zala hesitated for a moment before speaking. "Humans are a species that values their freedom. If we want to subjugate them, we must first earn their trust and then strategically weaken them." The First Prime nodded, considering the suggestion. "Perhaps we can defeat them with intelligence rather than force. However, we will need more information and time to do this." "Reporter Zala, give your report," commanded the First Lord. Zala swallowed hard. "Yes, my lord. Our initial reports classified humans as primitive. But after engaging with them, and then..." The First Lord's voice echoed menacingly. "The First Guard fleet encountered unprecedented resistance," Zala continued. "The humans displayed remarkable resilience in advanced combat tactics. Our losses..." The gravity of Zala's words sank in, and the room fell silent. The First Prime leaned forward, his expression unreadable, as his fingers danced over the data tablet with a distinct click, bringing up holographic images of battle reports and casualty lists from the First Guard's 65 ships. Only 5 managed to send distress signals before fading into darkness. The rest were presumed destroyed or captured. A murmur of disbelief rippled through the room. The First Lord's claws drummed on the table rhythmically, a sign of his growing impatience. "How could this happen? How could this happen?" The First Lord's eyes sparkled with rage. "A small race inflicted such damage on our fleet." Zala took another deep breath and steeled himself. "The humans used tactics and technologies we did not anticipate. They employed a combination of cyber warfare, guerrilla tactics, and superior maneuverability in space combat. Their unity and strategic coordination were remarkable." The First Prime's eyes narrowed. "Are you suggesting we underestimated them?" Zala averted his gaze as he spoke. "Yes, my lord. Our initial assessments were misleading. Humans are far more resilient and intelligent than we thought." Zala's proposal sparked a long debate between the First Lord and the First Prime. Eventually, they decided to attempt a strategic alliance with humans rather than direct conflict. "As a first step, we will send a reconnaissance team," said the First Prime. "This team will integrate into human society and identify their weaknesses." Zala volunteered for the mission. "This is my area of expertise, my lord. I can infiltrate their ranks and earn their trust." The First Lord looked at Zala intently. "This is a dangerous mission, Zala. If you fail, we cannot bring you back." Zala nodded bravely. "I understand, my lord, but I am ready to do whatever it takes to ensure the success of this mission." Zala successfully infiltrated human society and mingled with them. What he saw confirmed his reports. Humans were indeed remarkable for their intelligence and resilience. However, they were also deeply divided by conflicts and disagreements. These weaknesses became elements Zala could use in his strategic plan. One day, he met Captain Sarah Connor, the leader of the human resistance. Sarah was known for her strong will and leadership abilities. Zala carefully planned to earn her trust and eventually succeeded. "Humans have fought against many enemies for a long time," Sarah said to Zala one day. "But we never surrendered. Our strength lies in our unity and our belief in freedom." Zala was impressed by Sarah's words. He realized that humans were strong not only technologically but also spiritually. However, he was still uncertain about how to convey this information to his kind. During his time among humans, Zala began to admire them. Their determination and courage made him question his thoughts and loyalty. One day, he received a message from the First Prime. "How is your mission progressing, Zala? Have you gathered the information?" Zala hesitated for a moment. "Yes, my lord. I have identified the humans' weaknesses, but I cannot ignore their strengths." The First Prime's voice hardened. "Strengths? They are nothing but insects. They have no chance against our superior technology and strategy." Zala experienced an internal conflict. His time among humans had changed his thoughts. Instead of destroying them, he began to think that finding a peaceful solution might be the right thing to do. Zala finally made a decision. Instead of ignoring the strength and determination of humans, he chose to fight alongside them. Although this decision would be seen as a betrayal by his kind, it was the right one for Zala. He turned to Sarah. "You must come with me," he said. "We need to fight for your and humanity's future." Sarah looked at Zala with trust. "Are you really with us, Zala? Truly with us?" Zala nodded resolutely. "Yes, Sarah. I will fight alongside humanity." Zala's decision to fight with humans marked a turning point. The strategic advantage provided by Zala's inside information increased the Resistance's strength. However, it also meant that Zala was seen as a traitor by his own kind. One night, a meeting was held at the Resistance base. Sarah, Zala, and other Resistance leaders gathered to discuss their new strategy. "With your information, Zala, we have identified the enemy's weak points," said Sarah. "But that's not enough. We need to gain an advantage against them." Zala worked on a holographic map as he spoke. "The enemy's main command ship is in a vulnerable position. If we can destroy this ship, we can disrupt their coordination." One of the Resistance leaders, Marcus, looked at Zala skeptically. "What if they accuse you of betraying your own kind? This is a risky move." Zala responded determinedly. "What matters to me is doing the right thing. Humanity must win this war." The Resistance acted according to Zala's plan. They launched a major assault on the enemy's main command ship. Thanks to the information Zala provided, humans neutralized the enemy's defense systems and managed to infiltrate the ship. Sarah, Marcus, and Zala reached the control room of the command ship. They confronted the enemy's leader, the First Lord. The First Lord glared at Zala with rage. "I trusted you, Zala. How could you betray us?" Zala responded calmly. "I did not betray you. I did what was right. Humanity deserves to win this war." Sarah pointed her weapon at the First Lord. "This war ends here." The First Lord laughed. "No matter how strong you humans are, you can never defeat us." Zala stepped forward and spoke. "This is just the beginning of humanity's strength. Fighting alongside them is an honor for me." Sarah took one last look at the First Lord and fired her weapon. As the enemy's leader fell to the ground, the Resistance's victory was secured. With the destruction of the enemy's command ship, the enemy forces fell into chaos, and the human resistance declared victory. Zala solidified his place among humans, and a new alliance was formed. Sarah, as the leader of the resistance, gave a speech. This victory is not just ours but humanity's victory. And we won this victory thanks to brave allies like Zala. As Zala tried to adjust to his new role among humans, he found himself in a new world. Thanks to him, humanity had defeated their enemies, and now they would work together to build a future in peace. As Zala worked with humans in his new life, he gained a deeper understanding of their strength and determination. Humanity was remarkable not only for their technological and strategic superiority, but also for their spiritual strength. This new alliance would shape the future of the galaxy and demonstrate humanity's power to the entire universe. Sarah turned to Zala and smiled. As long as we have allies like you, no force can defeat us. Zala nodded as he looked at Sarah. This is just the beginning, Sarah. Humanity's power will know no bounds.